No.
I don't need you being honest, Abe, with me. Lie to me a little bit. Lie to me. Lie to me.
That's my shit. That's my song. But nah.
Get into it. Let's get into it. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Whenever this episode reaches your sound waves or eyes, this is the What's Good Though podcast about movies and TV shows. I am one of the hosts. I am Jason.
And I am the other host. I am Jazz.
And this is a little section or session that we like to call Side Quest Reviews. So please definitely check out the other ones. We do have our Invincible finale out right now. You can go check out that season 4 finale on that. Of course, we have the Daredevil episode 6. It is out currently. You can also go and check out that. Euphoria will be coming soon for you guys out there, but of course this one here is about episode 4 in the last season of The Boys. And Jazz, it seems as if the boys just can't get right. A lot of hate and angst and animosity amongst our crew, and maybe this is something that's been brewing since the beginning, and they finally allowed to let this out. But how did you think about the boys fighting in this episode?
So I will say this episode felt like a filler.
Mm-hmm.
And because I was just like, okay, what is the point of this? But I think I realized it on my rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
But they was going in. They was saying some really nasty shit to each other. And I was just like, whoa, okay. All right, yeah, let it out. This is probably why you should have like therapy sessions with friends to avoid this. But the fact that Frenchie was the one not affected because he has such a large history of drug use.
No, I thought you was gonna say women abuse. Never mind.
Damn, you just took me off my path.
But yes,
but
I hear that from drug users often, how they have such a high tolerance, things don't affect them.
Because it kind of reminds you of, I'm sorry to cut you off, kind of reminds you of the Cabin in the Woods. The character from, remember the character in that friend group, he wasn't really affected by anything because he was always high, but it affected everybody else.
Got you. So I don't remember that, but that's a great movie. Definitely a great movie, a sleeper. Definitely a sleeper there. But I believe Quin was the supe that was stuck inside of Fort Harmony as everybody is on their race to the V1 that they need. And Quin, for some reason, is releasing hate vibes. Is that what was going on there? Like
this episode was, well, this section of the episode was giving the boys the Last of Us edition,
which is hilarious.
I'm just like, okay. And the fact that they was just like, hell no, The Last of Us is just The Walking Dead with mushrooms. I love when shows bash other shows because I'm just like, yeah, I'm here for it, especially when I'm able to note to catch the reference. But he was definitely putting in bad vibes to where you would want to kill somebody. And it was affecting everybody, even Soulja Boy and Homelander. So that lets you know how powerful he was. So it was definitely interesting. But and I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say it was also funny that you brought up the you brought up last week that Soulja Boy has this laser that he can shoot, and that was something that I fucking forgot. I was like, oh shit, that's it. That's it. Like that's the
That's his
move.
power.
That's the
Okay.
move. That's the move. So that was dope to see that happen. Within this, do you remember what you was about to say before I stopped you?
I was just gonna say how I was gonna ask you with this scene because it kind of annoyed me how they were just bickering with each other on top of Homelander and Soldier Boy being above them. How they were just
Mm-hmm.
being so loud. I'm just sitting here like, yo, like they're going to find out that you're down here, but they was dealing with their own shit.
Yeah, I think I enjoyed that because it was like one of them things like, bro, shut up, like they coming, like, and it's like how is this going to play out in this, and they really got the brawling in here, shooting at each other like they were trying to kill each other. It was like they were pissed.
Did
Like
Huey shoot MM?
he shot him in the back,
He
and
got to beat
somebody
his
got
ass for that.
and she's but Kimiko stabbed him, stabbed Huey.
Yeah, she was
Like
about
they
to fuck him up. She was going in on Frenchie. I was just like,
yeah, she should have. On the he was like, what he sitting here looking like damn, what's my guy name from X-Men?
which one?
The French one.
Uh,
Oh, he Cajun actually.
oh,
Gambit.
Gambit.
Gambit, yeah, acting like Gambit in this one.
Mm.
So that was interesting. And of course Soldier Boy getting locked up inside of the that what was that?
Oh, that's Homelander that got locked in that room.
What I say,
Soldier Boy locked.
Soldier
Yeah,
Boy locked him inside,
yeah.
locked him away inside the actual that what the fuck was it? A
It it just seemed like a chamber that they put supes in just to see if they could withstand. I guess the radiation that was happening. He was just like a regular human die in 5 minutes, but you're gonna be bleeding from your asshole.
yes, a
Yikes.
suit proof cell. Yeah, that was fucked up. But I guess it's one of them things they put you in if they think you can get out of it. So he gotta muscle through it because he really don't know how to use his powers that well. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because he ain't really got it. He really don't have to use the power. I was looking at a little scene earlier today when him and Maeve was just talking and how he just flew and she like, is there an elevator? I can't. Within that. So yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think this? So when I did my rewatch of this episode, I was just like, I feel like it was more important for Soldier Boy than anybody else because, of course, he's getting his spinoff series,
Mm-hmm.
and so you see him coming across Quin, who is somebody they obviously have chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
I think Quin will be in the spinoff series, and we're
For
going to
sure.
kind of see where that disconnect is of animosity.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that'll be very interesting. And of course, when Homelander was just like, "Oh, so you was smashing Stormfront," he used her real name.
Yes, I was like, I'm looking up into. I'm like, who the fuck is Vault?
Yeah,
Clara Vault? That shit ain't popping up in here. So
yeah,
no, was
that's
that the Russian?
Stormfront. Yes, that's the one
Okay.
who end up body got messed up by his son, and she kind of she killed herself by trying to pull $1 million baby. And you saw Soldier Boy when Homelander told her it was like he killed herself. She killed herself, and he was just like, she would never do that. Did you see a body? Homelander like, well, I saw half a body. But yeah, so I kind of feel like even though this episode definitely felt like filler, I think it was more impactful for the spinoff because I think it will be referenced in the spinoff.
I actually enjoyed it a lot. I mean, I enjoyed this episode because yes, it was a filler, but in the end, I think because it still gave you the action that you want, that you may have wanted in this. Because just well, for me personally, it gave me some kind of action in that. But also it allows for we get to meet Annie's dad in this. Which like
Did you care about that?
did I care prior to? No, because I didn't even know the nigga was alive. I don't know what I thought. Where I thought he was, I don't even know why she felt the need to have to go and see him in this episode. But I enjoyed the interaction that they had with these. And I feel like the guy that wrote the Boys comic Man, I feel like he wrote Invincible and Walking Dead too. I could be off on that.
Oh wow.
But it could be the guy the creator Eric Kripke. But I'm gonna look that up. So don't hold me on that. But you didn't.
Okay.
So what? How, you didn't care about the Annie and Dad situation at all?
Nope. I didn't care about none of that. I was like, all right, Andy, go get your shit together. Let's go back to where the boys are. I did not care about her storyline or her family at all, especially with it ending kind of peacefully. But I think they will come back, and I think they're going to end up getting killed. Because why did they show up? Was this just an episode for us to show or for us to see her deal with her abandonment issues?
Mm-hmm.
She did.
Because it. I mean, I guess this because you said she just keep on leaving Huey, like just leaving him wherever he be at. So it felt as if it would allow her to allow that relationship to grow, if she will allow it to grow.
I'm like, I understand why she be leaving Huey in certain situations, though. Like he could die easily.
Mm-hmm.
So and she doesn't want to put him in a dangerous situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, having love for somebody and wanting to protect them does not make you weak. I completely agree with that. But you, as Huey, being in these situations where you ain't walking around with no bulletproof vest, you ain't got no gun on you, you ain't got nothing on you. So you're not even prepared for real. Like literally, the plot armor is what's keeping you alive. And he almost died. And she was just like, oh shit. Okay, so I didn't have to worry about you when you was locked up in the camps. I came to check on you from a distance, but I understood. Now I'm just like, okay, now you're not gonna leave him after this, even though she left at the perfect time because he was over here saying like she was acting like a bitch, which Frenchie and Kamiko's reaction was hilarious. He was just like, oh, well, I didn't mean to say it like that. Like, yeah, sure. But so like with the brother snitching on her, did you kind of expect that? Because I definitely saw it coming.
Yeah, I did. I was curious how left this was gonna go. I was in my head was like X-Men,
Yep.
X2 type of thing, where they was gonna be in the house and get shot up, people was gonna die, and Annie was gonna come out on top, because she would have, got her people screwed in that situation. So yeah, uh, yeah, I thought little brother was gonna be a bitch. I definitely thought that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess at this point in the series, since we are closing it out, I don't think any traumatic events will happen till the second half of the season. So we're seeing the relationship. Annie is patching things up with her dad. She got a whole brother out here. You see Homelander out with Soldier Boy. He's just like, yo, I can't fucking stand you, and I don't want you to get this was it V1?
Yeah,
because he doesn't want to spend the rest of his life with his own son.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
I mean, he said Homelander isn't vibes.
I get it. No. But of course, Homelander feels as if he's a god. And we kind of see that Firecracker is now. I feel like she's in the same place Ashley is in. Like they play a role that's very important, very key to the world. And it's like, now I see what they talking about. This man on bullshit. But what can she do? I don't even know what is her power.
I have no idea what her power is, but it's funny that we got this episode and you had Tucker Carlson come out and just be like, their timing on stuff is kind of crazy. Like that's why I just like we're living in the Matrix right now because a lot of these shows are just too close to home. Things happening.
We're gonna get to talk about this, but I gotta talk about this because I didn't know this. Different show, but same premise. So we gotta talk about Oh Father. But I was watching Euphoria.
Finally,
my concept of a drug mule was not what I found out a drug mule was. Did you know this was a drug mule?
Yeah, I suspected it. Yeah.
You suspected it, but you didn't. It wasn't a
I feel like
confirmation.
I've seen movies where that's how they handled it.
I've
Yes.
never seen. I've never. I don't think I can't recall a movie that they had. But you know, but I'm because I'm like I think I'm whenever I look at movies or TV, I'm always typically stateside, but I'm also looking at the bosses, not the workers. So when it comes to someone coming across the border, swallowing drugs, and having to release them drugs, you know, I was like, I have been fascinated for the last 24 hours. Like, so this what they be doing? And then I'm talking, you know, other like, yeah, people like girls die all the time. I say,
Yeah.
what?
I feel like it was a movie where somebody, I would have to look it up. It's something I've seen to where somebody ingested drugs going through the airport and it just, a balloon popped within them and they OD'd immediately. Yeah,
Yes.
it's very
Straight in
fucking
the blood.
dangerous.
I've been jazzed the entire night. I've been like,
I don't want to be
I
that.
was shook because I'm like, wait, why would you? And how would? My
Yeah.
goodness, Rue is wild. That's a why I'm glad she got out of it. Well, for now.
Because
But
sometimes they don't ingest it through their mouth. Sometimes they put it through their anus.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just straight to the bloodstream. But speaking of anuses and tearing them apart, Ashley is
Still
still
up to
getting it
her
in.
old tricks
She is
again.
she not gonna get it up. She's not gonna get it up. But yes.
But
Ash,
yes. But yes.
hey man, some people like that ass toe up. So Ash I have three holes for you. What?
we don't kink shame. We don't
No, no. We do
we don't
not.
shame around here. Cause look, one of them be dodging key. You ain't gonna worry about no little motherfuckers running around here. You know what I'm saying? You play that game
uh,
right.
so Firecracker pulls up on Ashley and Oh Father, and they just had some wild, kinky sex jazz. How do you feel about your man's?
I I wish his character was more dominant. Yeah. They always pair Ashley with men that are not very dominant. But I guess that shows that Ashley does not go for very dominant men. She goes for men that is here for the shits and giggles. Which, look, shout out to Ashley. Long as she's happy, you know, her little head in the back. And I love the fact that he was just like, I gotta go to this event. It's just like the church is broke. He said, who told you that? Back Ashley? That two-faced bitch. I was just like, yo. I was like, wow. But what is his powers? Because I have theories, but after this episode, I don't think my theories hold any more water because I honestly was under the impression that him, Ashley, and Sage were manipulating Homelander, having him thinking that he was the Messiah, that he was Jesus, and all this other bullshit. But now I'm just like, I don't believe that anymore.
No. I mean, it could. I mean, it still could be a play at work. Now I don't know what they gain from pumping his head up. I don't know what they will gain from that. So that's the only thing I don't know. If I can figure that angle out, I will be riding with you. But I think his powers are. I mean, he is it just the shouting? Because he may just have like a scream like the Black Canary from DC, like just a really loud scream. Because he spit that gag ball out. But it also, sometimes you need that. It could be that voice that you need because when he speaks, people listen or they whatever he's saying they pretty much do at that point. At least I'm not gonna say what they do afterwards, but they at
Right.
that when he tell you like, oh shit, I feel it. I can feel the Holy Ghost or the Spirit, whatever the hell it is that he be speaking. They be feeling it because they say, oh, whoa, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Right. Because I'm curious, like, did that affect Homelander? Because he started seeing shit soon as that happened. That's why I'm just like, something is going on. But also, Sage has something in the works. I don't know what Sage has going on, but the fact that when she was talking to Soldier Boy, he was like, I ain't had no black woman command me to do this. And I was just like, oh, here this motherfucker go. And she kind of basically led him to Homeland is going to go pick up this, what is it called? Gen 1 or
V1.
V1. Yes, and V1. So she's over here whispering, telling him this information because he wasn't going to go with Homelander, but now he just like, man, I can't let this motherfucker get that because then he going to be with me the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. So she's kind of leaving breadcrumbs of like, let me try to set up Homelander versus Soldier Boy. But I thought she was working with Ashley and her boo, but now I'm like, Sage seems like she would be doing things behind the scenes by herself.
More so. That's why I say I think she'd become the president, because like she's not really trying to work with people for real. She want to use them to get ahead, which I mean I get that, but I don't think she's working with nobody.
Yeah, I hope she has a plan, because Homeland on some fuck shit talking about I'm the Messiah. Like, we all saw that plane video. You could call it a deepfake if you want to. There's no way you're gonna sit up here and be like, oh, God sent me to. No, you're the devil. Like, Thrag sent you to this fucking planet to do some crazy shit. Like, nah, man. So, and now the fact that you have Firecracker over here changing her entire belief of like, oh, you know, I used to believe in Jesus, but now I believe in Homelander.
No, she don't. No, she don't.
Yo, when back Ashley says she is fucking lying. Listen, I am waiting for shit to hit the fan. So this was episode 4. So we have 4 more episodes. I need something to ramp up. I need somebody else to die. Yeah. And a strong pivot needs to happen.
Or at least Gen V pop up. Like, come on now. This phone 4 more episodes. Like,
you keep looking for Marie Moreau.
Yes, because like that has to happen, or they need to announce season 3. What they say right now is based on the views of the actual show. I don't know if it was enough to give season 3 or worth a season 3, but sometimes I be feeling like when they make these shows, I feel like the good faith should allow them to just be like, you know what, we gonna do it, because it's 5 seasons. Also, Garth Ennis is the one that writes this. He does not write Invincible, but the Invincible is wrote by, of course, the dude that did Walking Dead. So same guy writes both of them. But yeah, just make that happen, bro. It's been 5 seasons. This show has brought enough to be like, you know what? Because they got 2 spinoffs coming. They got this and they got Mexico.
Yeah,
which I do like the lead in the Mexico show. Because he comes from Andor, which is a pretty cool Star Wars show. But yeah, no. Yeah, man, make that happen, bro. Because like I said, because Homelander, only 2 people went through that program that can actually make shit happen: Marie Monroe and Homelander. So like, what was the whole point in propping her up if her coming into this, like, and I feel like she should have been an integral part of this season. So yeah, because if she just come as a side character and take him out, I don't know how I feel about that.
So you have Marie Moreau taking out Homelander and not Butcher?
I thought that was the whole point of her. Like, I thought that was the point of her character. Like, shit, she's the only other person that can. He pretty much told Victoria, bitch, if you don't get out of my mind, I will kill you right now.
R.I.P. Victoria.
Yeah, R.I.P.
So,
but congratulations to Victoria and Jack
Quaid. Yeah.
On their nuptials. I think that's
niggas hating. Niggas hating. He still plays the same characters in all his projects. But I did see a theory, and I'm not sure how much it will weigh, but with Firecracker having sex with Soldier Boy,
a baby.
right? So some of his DNA is in her, and it was just like they can get Marie Moreau to take out that DNA from Firecracker, which is the
V1.
what V1,
Huh.
and possibly use that. Damn, what I forgot.
To make a to
I guess a virus to where it could possibly handle anybody that has the V1 in their system and kill them.
I don't know.
But that just seems like a lot.
I don't know about that. Now, the V1 being in there to make another person that strong, I can see that. But now being able to make a virus from, because they didn't need any V1 to make a virus the first time, so that's why I don't believe that part of it. But to take it to create more V1 or a one more shot of V1 to give to somebody, because that's my thought anyway. Like when they find the V1, they're gonna give it to somebody, but who?
Yeah.
At that point, and maybe Huey finally make him a soup. No, you ain't feeling that? Okay.
No. A piece of me wants Huey to die.
I think Eminem gonna die because I think his daughter is gonna take up the mantle.
Why?
Why would she? Because just think about her character. She loved him. She was always kind of like him in a way.
But she would be following in the same steps that he was in. He wouldn't want that for her. To where it's just like now you on this whole road of trying to kill Supes because the Supes killed your parent.
If he dies, that's what's gonna happen.
No, go to school. Read a book. Like, no, do not stay away from Supes. They are the devil. But
you live in a world full of devils.
Yeah, there's a lot of devils around. But I do agree with you. I feel like they definitely do have to bring in Marie. Because
these next 4 episodes,
yeah, we got to see Marie.
She got to be in it. Like,
yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna look it up.
Because I feel like because I follow her on the pod page and she was just like, it feels good to be a part of the final season of The Boys.
I bet it do.
And I'm like, wait, we ain't seen you yet. So, but when they mentioned her, I'm just like, that is not what there's no way that's what you meant by that. Like them mentioning your name and you not showing up. No. That can't be it. But
I can't even see her in her.
What? You can't go to her page?
No, I was trying to go on The Boys and I can normally see who's gonna be on the list.
But see, that's also cheating, Jason. You shouldn't even be looking at that. The episode drops on Wednesday.
Why is she not here yet?
You have to wait. See, y'all so impatient. Y'all don't want things to play out. You just like, I need to get to it now.
I do. I just want to know if she in this. I just don't know when she gonna come.
I want to be surprised. I would be so pissed if I watch it the next morning and I see something on socials to where it's like, oh shit, Marie Moreau popped up, and I'm be like, motherfucker, don't tell me that. I want to be surprised when her character shows up. But we shall see. We shall see. But we got Black Noir and the Deep.
The Deep.
After the Deep felt the need to betray him in a certain way. And Black Noir, he wasn't feeling that. How did you feel about this exchange between those two? And do you think it is foreshadowing something that could come later in the season?
I do. They better allow him to kill him. I want Noir to kill the Deep. Like, he can't. If not Noir, Annie has to be the one to do it because he did sexually assault her. But I would like for Noir to be the one that take him out, which they did confirm that as well. It's just him. He's just being method, as the Deep told him to be. Like, nigga, he told me to be quiet. Now that I'm being quiet, you got a problem with it. We supposed to be partners. We supposed to be homies, nigga.
He said it's a dog-eat-dog world. He said, that's not the saying, right? Like, they be treating the Deep. I mean, but I understand why they treat the Deep the way they do. Because, like, my nigga, you slow for real.
Yeah. He's a likable, shitty character.
Do you think he'll survive? this season?
No.
It's funny. Somebody on our YouTube commented, they was just like, the Deep is gonna survive because he's not that important, so why kill him? And I'm just like, well, do you kill people that aren't important or do you kill people that are important? I think the Deep can definitely die.
I mean, a little bit of both, because Scream has been killing unimportant people for like 3 years.
We didn't have to go there.
And I also seen the McKenna girl in another fucking sighting of a movie. This bitch is not, bitch, go home. Why is she working so much? I said, no, Hunger Games. I said, it's got to be Hunger Games. And I said, she popped up. I said, look at this bitch.
Listen, that fucking trailer, I'm sitting here like, it's a lot. And it wasn't even like, it was, that fucking cast is stacked. I have never seen any of those films, but now I feel like I need to watch them because I'm like, yo, this cast is stacked.
And it's two different things, because the last movie had Viola Davis and Peter Dinklage in it. So I'm like, what if they, like, did they kill everybody from the previous movie?
I'm just going to watch the new one and not even worry about the previous films and see how I go.
You should at least watch the last one.
But then you, of course, watching the last one, I'm going to need to watch the one before that one. If I'm going to do that.
If you watch that one, you might as well watch the beginning.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't going to do all of that.
You don't have to go back to Jennifer Lawrence version. And just stick with this one, and you see Acolyte has been going up on Disney.
Let's get back to this because I don't want to be triggered.
We are triggered because what the fuck is Jared Clary?
She is like, y'all, I'm coming.
Make me fall in love with these goddamn characters just not to bring them back.
Wait a minute, fall in love? Nobody made you fall in love with these characters. Fall in love is kind of crazy. Like, I understand.
I like them a lot. I like them.
Like, you said, I don't like them a lot. I haven't fallen in love with any.
I sound like my son.
I haven't fallen in love with any of these characters.
Man, Gen V characters?
They cool. I'm not in love with none of them.
I forgot your asses.
There you go.
It's not love and I get it.
What? Whatever. Like, I've decided to fall into any creative narrative that is said about me this summer. So,
but I think that was everything that I had with this episode. Did you have anything or any predictions that you think are coming?
So with us,
Oh Father.
Oh Father. So with them trying to rebrand Homelander into being the Messiah, I'm curious where that is supposed to go and why he's like his shift has me so confused. That's why I feel like Old Father he's manipulating him, because I'm just like, okay, so out of all 4 seasons, now you see Jesus. Now you think you're the Messiah, as many bodies as you collected. I don't know. I'm just something going on. His daddy hate him. But
he doesn't care.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to have theories because I'm just like, you can have them, but you like, remember, we're at the end of the road. The finish line is right in front of us. Mm-hmm. So how much new shit are they going to give us? That is just,
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll be closing things down, and but I don't know.
What is your percentage of where you are invested with this final season?
It's been pretty good for me, in my personal opinion. So I'm here. I'm ready to see this thing through. I didn't go because there is a series that I'm watching. I'm not gonna mention it on here, that I was definitely like, oh my god, it's back out. Let me get into it. And I was just like, the episode 1, I was like, shit. If they keep it this intensity,
how did I know? How did I fucking know?
If they keep it at this intensity, whoo!
I got a text from somebody who was just like, "Are you watching From?" I'm like, "From Kiss My Ass."
Episode 1 was hard. That was hard. That was good. That's good TV there. But yes, I'm invested though. What about you? Where you at? 50%?
I'm here because I've been here for 5 years. Yeah, but I will say I've
given up on shows in the last season. That's like the old me. Like you'd be like,
and that's bad though, because it's just like this is where I feel like things should be intensified. But I will say between the boys dropping, Invincible dropping, Daredevil dropping, the boys is the last series that I watch.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean, it's not that I'm not having fun, but I'm like, what the fuck?
So let me ask you this. Let me what? So is it episode 4 or the entire season you just been kind of up and down on?
Episode 4 definitely felt like a filler. It might have just been me being up and down because I'm just like, all right, let's get these stakes going. I Butcher with Homelander's son, he bounced after he get his ass whooped.
I would too.
I would.
I'm gonna fuck these niggas, man.
I just, yeah, man. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm not gonna stop watching. I've made it this far, but it's not the first thing that I watch.
Are you more invested in this or Euphoria?
I mean, shit. After episode 2 of Euphoria, I'm like, oh, because prior to episode 2, I would say The Boys. Episode 2 of Euphoria had me like,
had you like that?
Angel's storyline was very good, even though we don't know. Yeah, that's
Trish friend.
Who is Trish?
Angel is the stripper that's been messing with Ruth.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Fake ass Cardi B. Got it.
Sure.
She started saying nigga. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, he's throwing nigga around, and I don't remember nigga being thrown around in the first 2 seasons. So I don't know what the fuck he on. Labyrinth leave, and he just like nigga. Like, yo, relax.
Like the music, like it's a music. Like but the change of pace, change of speed. I get it. I'm with it. The pig in the house. I'm like, damn, Michael Jackson. Like that, that threw me off too. I was like, why is this shit?
Y'all check out our Michael review. But
review coming soon.
Right.
Coming soon.
I don't know. I'm afraid they're going to end this and not kill anybody else major off. That is a fear that I have. I know. I'm afraid they're gonna pull a. I'm afraid they're gonna pull a fucking Stranger Things on me, and
that's Jazz bold prediction of today, and I can't. I
hope not.
I can't wait.
I hope I'm wrong.
I'm gonna just be quiet.
I hope I'm wrong. Kill half of these.
You are.
I hope so. I hope so. But I'm
because did you not read his statement?
Who?
The creator of this show. Yeah.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna send that to you.
Just go ahead and let us all know. What did he say?
Hold on. I wanna read his shit verbatim.
Please, because
like, where are we at? The boys. Well, where'd it go?
Stranger Things just left me.
And then incomplete. What they did is they that something very bad is going to happen. They're producers of that. They're the producers of that, and they did not use the same energy for that they use for their own show.
Is that the Netflix?
Yes. They produced it.
I think I got through like 4 episodes of that, and I was like, all right, y'all niggas taking too long.
Oh, you tripping. You gotta you didn't even did you see my girl? Her mama?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that didn't pull you more?
It didn't.
Man,
I think I was just so irritated with the characters and the lead, because I'm just like, why are you letting these motherfuckers do all of this? But anyway.
Damn, I can't find it. But basically he said it's a fucking travesty for y'all to set everything up the way y'all did to not kill people off. I don't give a damn about any of who's what, how important they was to the story. People at this point, people have to die because it's just as far as with how it's going, people they got to. So yeah, don't expect that from our show. We killing people. His only issue currently is he don't want because of how people watch TV today, he said he don't want a Game of Thrones situation where people have loved our show, and then the last 2 or 3 episodes is what judge the entire show based off those. So that's his only thing.
I want to say that these TV shows that have been very successful for years feel the need to bring up Thrones when they are during their final season of like, well, we don't want to pull a Game of Thrones here and do this, and this. That right there, Jason, that lets you know the impact. Even though people killed the last season of Game of Thrones, they just like, oh, it just destroyed the entire series for me. Yeah, no, fuck out of here. It wasn't that bad.
I mean, everybody. I mean, I think there's. I mean, who ain't acknowledging that Game of Thrones was?
Niggas be out here talking about like the show, just like the last season or 2 seasons destroyed the entire series.
Nah, he said Game of Thrones is technically and creatively a groundbreaking, monumental achievement, which stumbled a little bit on 3 episodes, and those happen to be the last 3. Now everyone is calling it mid. I'm like, really? The show changed the world. So he said he is afraid of how people will receive it, but it's here now. So he don't have to worry about it. He just put it out there and hopefully people receive it or receive it well.
Well, we will be reviewing and discussing those last final episodes on our side quest reviews. And yeah, I'm excited to see. I'm here for the long haul, but this episode, maybe episode 5 will be more amped up, possibly. We'll see. But I kind of feel like they're setting up for a season 3 of Gen V and to set us up for the spinoffs that's coming. That's where I feel like they're heading.
Yeah. I mean, but does anything else need to really be set up for for the spinoff? Because it's about Soulja Boy, and we know he has supposedly became I can't think of what it is, but he turned against us. He turned against the American people. So I think that the show is going to be about how that came about. Like, how do we even get to that point if he was really a spy against us? So some espionage type shit.
I just think like with us seeing certain people that were in his group that we're seeing now, I think that could be kind of interesting. Kind of like how Marvel leaves this breadcrumbs and then it's just like, oh, we're going to go pick them back up and branch out with that.
We had that one that fire episode where we found out how Black in the World lost his voice, and they kind of showed the entire team.
Yeah, but now they get their own show. So now we get to see how Soulja Boy was really bitching all of them.
Yeah.
So, but all in all, I would say this episode was good. Decent filler. I did not care about Annie's family. Now, if they pop back up and they die in front of her, I'll be like, damn.
I don't think that happened. Because but at the same time, I do think they're making their last rounds because
that's what I'm saying.
What's his name? Butch is saying his dad. You think he dead? I don't think he dead. I think they got to show us that in order for him to be dead. And he's saying his people dead. He ain't got nobody to go see.
Everybody seeing their family.
MM gonna see his ex-wife and his daughter. I think everybody gonna see him just to set up these emotional roller coasters that they supposedly have us on.
I guess it'll be interesting to see.
Roller coaster. But yeah, man, did you have anything
else? Listen, no, I didn't have anything for this episode. So,
gotcha. Well, again, this is one of our side quests. You can go check out episode 1 through 3. It is currently out there on the streams or on the YouTube. You're going to watch the visuals, but also check out our Invincible side quest review. Of course, the finale is out now. Euphoria coming next week with that one, but of course Michael is coming this upcoming Tuesday. It'll be our latest release on the regular podcast. But again, this is the Was It Good Though podcast about movies, TV shows, and side quests. I am one of your hosts. I am Jason.
I am Jazz.
And until next time, deuces.
Cheers.